ride or die.
Hey guys, it's Carlos again, here to show you how I play the Cromwell beat. Now, I'm an aggressive Cromwell driver, and I noticed that right away in this match, we have an AFK member who's playing a KV1S, and I know he's going to be a valuable ally, so later on in the match, it's going to be important to keep him alive. Now, the thing I like to do on this map is go left to catch the mediums and lights out as best as I can. Doing that early, and also catching their TDs can provide a tactical advantage. So I just asked him if he, well actually I think I asked him earlier, but if he wanted to platoon or not, because I have been trying to get this video up for a while. I'm sorry it's taking so long. So, as we roll over here, there is a bush next to the middle rock here that you can use to spot practically anything if you have good V range. Wouldn't recommend this for a TD, it's a bit exposed, but for the Cromwell with its 13 degrees of gun depression, it's pretty good. So I'd wait here for a good 20 seconds, most of the time. But if you notice that the team comp is mostly heavies, like their team is, I would roll up here and try to spot. This is a very good position. You can spot a lot of things, but what you're not going to spot is light tanks or flanking medium tanks. Even with your 250 view range, even since I have a enhanced optics on, I still don't, see everything that I need to see. And speaking of not seeing everything, I get spotted, and the thing that I can't see is right there. The Pt.2 1C, and he spotted me, and I just couldn't do anything about that because he has 260 meters base view range plus whatever modules he's put on his tank. If you didn't notice before, the T-34-85 and the T-25-2 flanked right into everyone. It's bad news. So I do my best to take care of the stragglers, the VK3601H and the T-29 are to the left over there, along with the M6 who is still hiding. I get 3 shots into the VK, putting him below half health, and the Speerpanzer has now gone in the offensive, so I am safe for the moment from being spotted. They have killed the T-25 and the T-34, so right now it's a battle of attrition to try and kill as many as I can, or damage as many as I can before they get to the rest of my team. I try to get the VK, but then I notice the guy that I want to keep alive, the AFK member, is getting under attack by an M6. Now, my whole goal in this match is to keep him alive, because with our combined damage and his knowledge of the game, I know that he is a good player, and if I keep him alive, he can do more damage for me and help me out as best I can. So the only one that's damaging him right now is this VK. So my thoughts are, let's kill the VK, let him take care of the M6, and we'll have 2 tanks down, and I'll have safe down. So bam. Alright. Situation. 1 tier 7 left, pretty good player, SP1C. 3 tier 6s, problematic heavy, one that I can't pin very well with this gun. I get 2 shots into the Churchill. I try to get a third, but like I said, the Churchill 7 has got some trollish frontal armor, and this gun's not exactly the best dispersion-wise, so the SP is just going to sit there. So the Cromwell, on the other hand, is trying to actively kill my friend right now. So I'm trying to put some shots in, and watch this. You aim all the way, and still hit the side of the turret. And then you aim all the way, and yeah. So he kills my friend, the AFK member, and my main goal right now is to regroup with my teammates, because if I don't, I am in a whole lot of trouble. So move up to support the SP, he dies. Now my whole goal is protect the VK, kill the Churchill, because that's the most problematic. I could snapshot the other tanks. I tried to switch the APCR right there and failed, but here's the crucial moment. The SP's rolling up on me, I need to get below his gun. So he whiffs one, I get below his gun as best I can, and I put a shot in, but he also gets one in and I pull away. Churchill pulls up, I get below his gun, and I quickly snapshot him, and he's dead. So the SP right now wanted me to follow him. He wanted to bait me over there to follow him. But what you need to do in these kind of matches is you need to stay alive and you need to support your teammates. So my BK, he is struggling with what is probably the second best tier 6 tank, and I helped him out, killed the Cromwell, and now the tide is turning in our favor. Completely in our favor at this point. The SP actually just goes ahead and gives up, and we win. So I want to say a quick shout out to the AFK clan. They're a great clan if you want to check them out. I'm sure they have a YouTube channel, but yeah. It was a good match, 3 kills, almost 3k damage. The bar for this tank is actually set pretty high. If you get 3.2k, you'll usually be in mastery range, but yeah. Alright, next match, we're moving on to Lost Temple. As you can see, we have a lot of very squishy TDs. I mean, very squishy TDs. National and Dickermax and a Jagdpanzer Thea. And what we can't do is make these TDs snipe, because if the mediums take the temple and they take that mid place, they'll completely wreck these TDs. These TDs won't have a chance of killing them. So one of my favorite things to do when we're going to the swampy marshland area out here is to move up, and if you move far enough and you have a fast enough tank, there is a bush right here. Either way, on either team, you can poke right over this bush and spot whoever's coming over. Unfortunately, I whiffed the shot. And now you see a tactic that I use pretty often, no matter what tank it is. It's baiting. And what you do is you kind of pull forward, act like you're giving them a free shot, and try to make them roll into bigger guns. I see there's a tank behind me, so what I'm doing is I'm hugging this wall and escaping as best I can to try to get the T-34 no shot on me. He whiffs the shot right there. And right now, what we have is the BK making a poor choice. He is trying to go after me and get closer to the team, but our whole team hasn't been lit. So right now, he is making a very bad choice. He moved into at least 3 or 4 guns, and he lost all of his health. So now he's effectively neutered from this game. At this point, I'm trying to isolate tanks. The one tank that is isolated right now is this M4. He's on top, he's completely open, and he smartly rolls back and escapes that. But right now, it's a tough choice. You could be potentially trading shots with a VK, but I prefer to flank in this tank. This tank has no armor, and the VK has a chance to bounce a 140mm penetration shell. So, if you'll remember earlier from the spot on the map, the VK with lower health has been trying to flank, and as we take him out, I don't notice that there's an SC-100 that is still alive and near this M4. So I think let's push the M4, but I completely forget that the SC-100 is there. Luckily, the SC-100 whiffs a shot, and now you just gotta prepare for the worst. And luckily, I damage his ammo rack, and that's critical in this engagement, because if he was able to get a good shot into me, I probably would have died. If you're not noticing it here, but right about here, the M6 is actually rushing me and trying to ram me, but he misses. I kill the SC-100, I get below the M6's gun, and now I am a one-shot for the M6, so I really need to reload fast and put a shell into him, and now I need to hide because the M4 has got his sights on me, and he is a 3-shot for me, 3-shot for me, and I am a 2-shot for him, so I'm trying my best to stay alive. Luckily, he gets hit, and I finish him off, so that's an easy top gun for the Cromwell B. Could have been a Radley's right here, but I didn't kill the M4 fast enough, and so I couldn't get to the Chinu before the VK-2801. So, it was a good game, and overall, this is what you should be doing, trying to exploit weaknesses, single out tanks that are alone, but if you can't, just give it your all. Just give them hell and shoot and run around them and do your best to cause as much damage as possible, because that's all what the Cromwell's about, tiny little ticking damage. Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Carlos, and I'll see you guys later.